this video we are going to create this chatbot which is under the hood using Grok created by XAI. For this app we are going to use Next.js 15, Shadcn and Vercel SDK. I highly encourage you to create this one together with me while you're watching this video, because this can be a great project to put on your GitHub in your portfolio for some potential AI app job positions. As always, you have this code available on a public GitHub repository. It's in the description below. If you have any doubts or you just want to play around with it, you just take your Grok API key, put it in, and it's going to work. And let's start creating this thing. Here we have a fresh copy of Next.js version 15.2.1, and first thing that we are going to do is to use the chatbot kit, this one. So this is basically an extension of Shadcn, and it's really nice. It gives us the similar design like OpenAI, and we are going to click here to get started, and we need this component here. So it's called the chat component. It has everything, predefined prompts. We have here an input and everything that we need to create our bot. It's really easy to install it. For that, we have just one single command that is going to add all the components that we need, and not only that, but it's going to add Shadcn as well. So I'm in my terminal and I'm going to copy and paste this npx Shadcn add command for the chatbot kit. I'm going to press enter, and here we see that we need to install a couple of things. So Shadcn 2.4.0 canary, and now we are basically adding everything that we need. So we are creating a components.json. I'm going to choose stone as always, and we are forcing all the things for React 19 that we need to force, and now everything is being installed. There it is. So here we can see that we have now chat component, button, auto scroll, then chat message, etc. Everything that is basically used in this component right here. And if we check our code, we can see that in the components directory we have all those components, and now we just have to use them on our page. And for that we are just going to take this example from here. So here we can see that they have a client component where they're calling everything that we need. So I'm just going to copy paste this entire example thingy right here, and we are going to create it inside the components. I'm going to call it, let's say, grok chat.tsx, and I'm just going to copy paste this one inside of that file. So here we see that we don't have any warnings except this one. So we need to install our AI dependency. So here I'm typing in pnpm add AI, and that one is going to remove this glowing warning here from our cursor code editor. I reload my window, this one should disappear, and yes, it disappeared. Here we can see some deprecated things. We can see later maybe to fix that one. Let's see what's the problem. Maybe it's a quick fix. So here, okay, so we need to use totally different dependency. It's the AI SDK / React. So we are going to add that one. Add AI SDK React, and we are going to put that one here instead of our AI, and it looks like it's working. Nice, awesome. So we can now remove the AI dependency, so we don't have unnecessary dependencies here. Nice. Okay, and now we can go to our page, and here I'm going to remove all the default stuff that we have from Next.js, and we are going to put in here our chat demo. So let's see how is it looking. I placed here just some cursor classes that he gave me, so we can see now in our application that we need to restart everything. pnpm dev. One more time, we installed a lot of dependencies, so it's probably not working normally. Now I'm refreshing the screen, and there it is. Nice. We just need to start it up a little bit so it looks a little bit better. So here I'm going to add the max width of 2xl and left and right margin to auto, so it can be on the middle. And here I'm going to place one more div to wrap up this chat demo, and there I'm going to put padding of, let's say, 5, border, and yes, rounded large so it can look like some kind of card. And there it is. Nice. So this one now looks normal. We could also go to our layout, and here we can put that the default is dark mode, so it's like more Grokish than it is with the light mode. And also one more thing is this one, I want to call it Grok Chat instead of the chat demo, and here we can just rename that one. And now we have a nice foundation to start implementing the AI. So thing that we are missing now is actually our route. So if we open our network tab here and we enter here anything, who are you, we can see that we are sending the post on the localhost API/chat, and we don't have that route, so we need to create it. So here inside of our app, I'm creating a new directory called API. Inside, I'm creating chat, and then I'm creating route.ts. And here we need our backend API logic. And for that, we need to check the SDK documentation. So we are going here to AI Vercel SDK, and we're going to get started. And here we need, here it is, Next.js app router. So from this page, you can just literally copy paste this entire route. Here it is. So this is the same thing, app API chat route. And we need this file in order for our AI to work. So this is the OpenAI example, but what we need is the Grok X example. For that, we can go again to our documentation and here to providers and models, and we can search for the Grok. So that one, here it is, Grok provider. It's the AI SDK XAI dependency. So we are going to add that one here, pm add, and then that dependency. So we are going to get rid of this one, and we are going to put in XAI, and the name there, we can go again to the documentation here like this. So it's just XAI. We're going to put it instead of OpenAI, and it turns out we need this AI dependency after all. So I'm going to add that one also, pm add AI, and now we have both of these dependencies. So we can now replace this OpenAI with XAI, and we need the right model. So here we can just choose this first one that we see here. It's Grok 21212. And I'm going to put it instead of this GPT-4o like this. And the only thing left here is to add our API key. And for that one, you can go here to the X console, and there you can, here, so console X, not X console. And here you can create your own API key. So inside of your keys, you have here, I created a new API key 1 hour ago. So you just take this one and you create inside of your root a new file .env, and there just XAI API key like this, and here you put your own API key. I'm going to paste mine here now. You're not going to see it because it can be misused, so be careful with your API keys. Okay, my API key is there, and now we can go to test this one out. So here, let's close the console and let's ask him the first question. Who are you? He should say something like Grok, or I don't know. There it is. I'm Grok, an AI developed by XAI. I'm here to provide helpful and truthful answers to your questions, etc., etc. So let's just test it out again. Let's say generate a list of 5 questions for a job interview for a software engineer. And there it is. It's really fast. It's working. And it's really incredible how quick we can build these kind of apps these days. I hope you enjoyed Warriors in this video. For more content like this, join the mighty Horde, subscribe, and click that bell icon. Somehow I always forgot to ask you to click that one so you can get all the notifications for new videos, posts, etc.